The White House is once again experiencing a massive spread of coronavirus, possibly even impacting the vice president. We'll have to wait and find out because Pence's chief of staff, Mark Short, is apparently isolating after testing positive on Saturday. Devin O'Malley, a spokesperson for the vice president, let us know that over the weekend. A senior political advisor to the vice president, Marty Obst, and at least 3 other aides also tested positive, according to NBC News. So this is 5 aides to the vice president have tested positive, including in a very short period of time, which if you're Mike Pence, that has obviously got to be a little bit scary for your own health, for the health of your family. And clearly you would want to quarantine yourself to make sure that you don't expose anyone else. Wait, we're hearing Vice President Mike Pence will not quarantine himself despite virtually everyone he knows testing positive for coronavirus simultaneously. We got a message from the Vice President's office saying, while Vice President Pence is considered a close contact with Mr. Short, in consultation with the White House Medical Unit, the Vice President will maintain his schedule in accordance with the CDC guidelines for essential personnel, they're saying. So, Francesca, it seems pretty clear to me. They just want him to keep campaigning because the election is a week away. He's not essential personnel. He's not a doctor, and he should 100% quarantine himself. He's just apparently not going to do it.
No, I'm pretty sure spreading COVID is actually part of the campaign at this point. That, like, haven't they fully embraced that? I mean, it's like they're like, yes, come along. Like, seriously though, we're gonna see little like, spiky coronaviruses and MAGA flags like on the same flag. Like they are, this is like, it's like a point of pride. But of course, this was going to happen. Remember when Trump's entire team got sick, it was left to Mike Pence and his entire team to continue campaigning. Of course, then, all the cocktail of experimental drugs kicked in and Trump was back on the campaign trail. But this is, I mean, y'all, the fall of the Trump administration is as entertaining as its rise. Like, say what you will, they're making good TV here. This is solid. Everyone getting sick, rampant pandemic. I mean, to say nothing of the fact that like exhibit A right in front of your face, you can't even contact trace in your own White House. How can you take care of this country? My God.
Well, I mean, you could contact trace. They don't want to because they don't care. Like they don't care about the virus and they certainly don't want more information getting out. And you just said that it's a well-written sort of season finale here, but let's add a little bit more drama to it. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows apparently sought to block news of the outbreak in Pence's office from going public, according to 2 sources talking to the Times. So they didn't want you to know about this, but it's getting out, which honestly, like I generally like sequels that stand on their own. Trying to block an outbreak in the White House is so outbreak of 3 weeks ago because they didn't want us to know about Trump getting it either back then. So they're reusing some of the same material, but in their defense, they waited almost a month. That's good. But you know what is new? It's that simultaneously during the second wave inside of the White House, you also have the media side of the Republican Party experiencing a little bit of this as well. The president of Fox News and several of the network's top anchors have been advised to quarantine after being exposed to someone on a private flight who later tested positive for the coronavirus. Those exposed include Jay Wallace, the president of Fox News Media, Bret Baier, Martha MacCallum, Dana Perino, and Juan Williams, 2 hosts of The Five.
I gotta do my dance. I gotta do my dance.
Hey.
My COVID dance, it's coming for you. It's coming for you. All of Fox News, you stupid idiots. I know the song needs a little bit of work, but the point is that it's fun. It's all fun. It's just great. Like the White House and the entire Republican Party are just a literal petri dish. Like. It is, and they've politicized it so much, these stupid dunces, that I'm sure whenever they're in a private jet together or in a meeting or in a fundraiser, you think they're wearing masks? No, because it's all about peer pressure to them. It's all about appearing strong, appearing like you don't believe it's gonna be real, appearing. Like, sit in your stupid anti-science BS. I don't care. I don't care about your families. I don't care about you. You didn't take care of yourself, and you certainly have been misleading the entire country as to the severity of this. And guess what? You've got health care, and a lot of Americans don't. So I'm on dance. I will dance.
Okay, let's keep it on the split screen so that she can continue to dance. But so look, I will say I don't want anyone to get COVID. Well, only one person. I only want a couple. I only want a few people to get COVID. It is sort of ironic though that it seemed inevitable that it would spread in Fox News. Sort of karmically inevitable because they've done so much to ensure that as many people as possible get COVID and die from COVID as possible. And also because they rushed back into the studio almost immediately. The thing that sort of bothers me, at least karmically, is the people so far that might have been exposed. We don't know if they actually have it, and hopefully they don't. They are hardly on the top of the list of people who have spread misinformation about COVID. Like, it's not, Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Sean Hannity, Greg Gutfeld or whatever. Like Juan Williams. These aren't people necessarily that I agree with a ton. Obviously, Dana Perino, for example, but these are not in that top S+ tier of COVID misinformers.
You're right.
Which bothers me a little bit.
I will trade Juan. I like Juan. I will trade Juan for Greg any day. I mean, I think Greg Gutfeld, was born. I'm not sure if he's not. He's like Gwyneth Paltrow in Contagion. He's patient zero for pretty much everything, perhaps. But but you know what? These are also people who have like solid PR around them. How do we know that they haven't tested positive?
That's true. Maybe we'll find out. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.